All right, Raf here, Boricua Sense. This episode is brought to you in part by the good folks at Torombolo. And today, we are going to discuss the Sceptre collection by Maison Alhambra. If you're not familiar with the Sceptre collection, the most popular, I'm going to go on a limb and say, is Sceptre Malachite. That's their most popular, I believe. We're going to discuss these in detail. And if you're always wondering about the Sceptre line, well, hopefully this will help. Stay tuned. All right. First and foremost, I'd like to ask you guys to consider subscribing, liking the channel for updates and stuff like that. I put these videos out quite frequently, and but for me, most important is comment if you have experience with these scents or any other scents we talk about in the program. So let's start with unfamiliar territory. We're going to start with the awesome Sceptre Malachite. Now everybody knows that this is supposed to be a clone of God of Thunder. There's also Latafas Opulent Dubai, Paris Corners, Ophidia Mango, I believe. They're supposed to be clones of God of Fire. I've never smelled God of Fire, but I have this. I have Opulent Dubai, and I also have Ophidia Mango. And of course, they all smell similar. Slight differences, nothing major, but they're pretty much the same. Let's talk about some accords here on Sceptre Malachite. The main accords are citrus, aromatic, woody, fruity, fresh, spicy, amber, musky, soft, spicy, green, and powdery. The ratings are 4.52 with over 1,300 votes, which is pretty good. This has been around since 2022. The top notes are green, tangerine, bergamot, blackcurrant, and those aromatic notes, lavender, spicy notes, jasmine, pink pepper, base notes, amber, musk, woodsy notes, and vetiver. So let's get with the smell. Now I know a lot of folks that really like this one, and it's for good reason. This one smells awesome. It smells really good. Oh yeah, this is a great. A lot of people say this is great summer. Yeah, okay, yeah, absolutely. Me personally, I think this is a great year-round scent. There's something about it that is just great year-round. It smells phenomenal. Out of the three, me personally, this is the one that I prefer. Sceptre Malachite, as opposed to Opulent Dubai and Ophidia Mango. Ophidia Mango is strong mango. This one is not. Opulent Dubai is the same thing, but it's got a little bit more spice. They took out the oud, but all in all, I think this is my favorite, Sceptre Malachite. All right, the next one we're going to talk about is Sceptre Bronzite. Now the main accords on this bad boy are citrus, amber, fresh, spicy, musky, and fresh. Ratings are pretty high also, 4.53. Let's talk about some top notes here. Grapefruit. Don't say a lot in Fragrantica. Top notes are grapefruit, middle notes, Indian ginger, base notes, and broxide. That's all it says. This is supposed to be cloning, so they say, I think it's Bulgari Tiger. Yeah, Bulgari Tiger. It's also compared to Turathi Blue by Afnan, not Electric, the original Turathi Blue, which I have. I also have Electric, but they're different. They're both good, but they're different. And Turathi Blue and this are supposed to be cloning Bulgari Tiger. Have I ever smelled Bulgari Tiger? Absolutely not. Do I care to? Nope, not in the slightest. This one is the newest. Actually, no, that's another one that's newest. This is the second to the last one I received on the Sceptre collection. Let's give this a hit. These atomizers are great, by the way. If you are familiar with Turathi Blue, you know it's got that powdery, citrusy scent. This one is very similar, but it doesn't have that. It's not as powdery, if that makes any sense. This is lighter and fresher. I mean, it smells phenomenal. That's the biggest difference, and that's a real good reference to Turathi Blue, less powdery. It's still phenomenal. Sceptre Bronzite. All right, the next we're going to talk about is going to be the most recent one that I've received from the collection. This is Sceptre Desert. Now, I'm not sure when this one came out, but I've seen videos of folks comparing this to some new scent, which I don't even know what it is. They're saying it's a clone of this scent, and I looked at that one in particular, and it's fairly new. I'm talking this year new. So I don't know when this came out. I have no idea. There's nothing really infographic about Sceptre Desert, which is kind of awkward. So I was able to find some notes here. It opens, let's see, it says strawberry. The opening notes are strawberry, raspberry, a touch of cinnamon, blooms into the heart of a black bay, caramel, and cedar wood, and settles into a smooth base of leather, vanilla, patchouli, and tonka bean. That's what it says. I'm not familiar with this one because I just got it. It just came in. So we need to go ahead and see what's up. I'll tell you what I think. Wow. Ooh. Oh. I can already get a lot of pepper in the air. Yeah, oh wow. The one video that I saw was this dude saying that, oh my goodness, I can pick up that strawberry. Ugh. Sure, okay. You take a strawberry and you know how you dip them in sugar? Well, sure, if you take a strawberry and dip it in pepper, maybe. Yeah, no, I'm not getting that fruity strawberry like they're talking about. I'm getting like heavy pepper. It is definitely warm and spicy. Get that. Yeah, this is definitely for the winter, big time. The first two, let's see, Sceptre Malachite year round. Sceptre Bronzite, that's summer, spring. This is winter. It's good. Oh yeah, it's really good, but it's just winter. Definitely for the winter. Spicy, leathery, darker scent. Open super spicy. Pow. Yeah. Sceptre Desert. All right, we're down to the last two. Now we're going to talk about Sceptre Oceania. Now this is a blind buy that I did earlier this year. When I saw Oceania, the first thing I thought of, this is going to be an aquatic scent. And I love aquatic scents. I'm like, oh, this is going to be an aquatic scent. Yeah, Oceania, ocean. Let's talk about the accords here. Vanilla, oud, amber, warm spicy, balsamic, powdery. Nothing aquatic there. The ratings are pretty high, 4.25 down. Let's see, the top notes are bourbon vanilla. Middle notes, siam benzoin or siam benzoin. Base notes, agarwood. This is supposed to be a clone of Lagim from Bulgari. No, Lagim Orum Bulgari. Or Emporio Armani Stronger with You Oud. Okay. Sure. I haven't smelled either of those, so I don't care. Let's go ahead and give, and I love it. It's got the Oceania and the little crystal here is blue, light blue. So I'm thinking aquatic when I ordered it. Oh yeah. And I'm like, wait a minute. And I remember I smelled it when I first got it, which is it's a while back. I've been worn it because I got it. It was warm, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wear this in the summer, but getting ready for the winter. Yeah. dark, almost leathery, a good leathery. You get that feel, you know, that amber and that oud is there. Yeah, this is not for the younger crowd. This is not for the weak of heart. This is like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. This is good. This is good for the winter. Another one that's good for the winter. I was so wrong when I ordered it, but based on the name. But now I know this is definitely a winter scent. Yeah, Sceptre Oceania. All right, folks, we're gonna fix it into the last one. But before we do that, I'd like to ask you guys to consider subscribing, liking, and commenting on the channel. The last one we're gonna talk about is Sceptre Amazon. I can never say this. Amazonite, or Amazon Night. Who knows? Okay, let's talk about some accords in this bad boy. Main accords are fresh, spicy, warm, spicy, woody, oud, earthy, musky, cinnamon, amber, metallic, and powdery. Yeah, this is like Alaska winter. This is the ratings are not as high as 3.91, which, hey, who cares? If I like it, I'll wear it. The top notes are nutmeg, cinnamon. Middle notes are cypriol, olibanum. Base notes oud, saffron, black musky. I can tell this is gonna be heavy, and it's gonna have some nice. Let's give this a hit. Very similar. Desert. Is it desert? Very similar to Oceania, but the oud is what sets it apart. Yeah, it wasn't desert. It was Oceania. Here's another winter scent. Dark, musky. Whoops. It's dark. It's almost bitter, but not bad. If you know what I'm saying. That oud that's doing that. Not maybe, well, the cinnamon, it's there. But yeah, this is good. These are good for the winter. So you got Amazonite, that's all you say, right? Oceania, and I believe desert. Now desert was the one that is done for Granica, but nonetheless, I remember. Oh, that's the one they said it's strawberry and all this and the other, and all I got was a big blast of peppery awesomeness. So yeah, these three definitely fall and winter. These two, well, malachite year round, and bronzite spring and summer. That's how I'm gonna wear. That's how I recommend these. All five are awesome. My favorites, obviously, bronzite, malachite, and desert. Those are the ones I like the best. Yeah, these three are the ones I like the best. Desert, malachite, and bronzite. Those are the three best. These three are going to be more of my go-tos. These two I'll probably wear, you know, when it's like freaking freezing cold outside, then I'll wear these, because obviously these aren't going to make it. These will. So there you have it. So if you have any comments on these, please, I encourage you to put some comments in there and tell me what you think, if you agree, disagree, or what your thoughts are on these, if you have them. And if you're thinking about them, then I hope this helps. So anyway, till the next time, later.